Now, every proposal for balancing the budget includes cuts for both Medicare and NASA. Now, here are two seemingly unrelated facts. Fact one, 30% of Medicare expenditures are incurred by people in the last year of their lives. Fact two, NASA spends billions a year on astronaut safety. Maybe you see where I'm going. Why not shoot the elderly into space? Now stay with me, because I'm not just talking about the budget here, I'm talking about science. Just think how many more manned space operations NASA could undertake if they didn't have to worry about getting the astronauts back. Now, I'm not saying we don't try to get them back. We just don't make such a big deal about it. You know, that way we don't have to use the shuttle every time, which is very expensive. Put an old Mercury, you know, on top of an old Saturn rocket, fire it up, see what happens. And if the Houston, we've got a problem call comes, Mission Control can simply reply, best of luck, we're rooting for you. We can learn so much. What is the effect of weightlessness on arthritis? Let's make it our goal to perform the first hip replacement in space before the millennium. Would aluminum foil make a good spacesuit for a spacewalk? Or would you just bake like a potato? That would be fun to know. This whole thing can be a tremendous boon to what is called raw science. For example, how close to the sun can a person get before he bursts into flame? And would it make any difference if he's fat? Now, here's another idea. I'm not a military expert, so I'm not sure that this is feasible, but here it is. From what I've read, I understand there is nothing more terrifying in battle than seeing enemy hordes charging at you with no regard for their own lives. Why have we always insisted on asking our young men and now our young women in the flower of their lives to risk themselves in combat? Why not, in the right situation, use a human wave of our elderly to scare the enemy? Now think about it. You're an Iraqi or a North Korean soldier. Suddenly over the horizon, you see a battalion of Americans. They won't attack, you think. America wouldn't risk the blood of its precious youth when it could simply employ its sophisticated, expensive weapons. Then you look through your binoculars, and a chill goes down your spine. Retirees, thousands and thousands of them, each one older than the next, each with a life expectancy of 3 or 4 years at most. You think to yourself, what do these people really have to lose? The worst 4 years of their lives? You're terrified. Then they charge. A slow charge, yes, but that makes it even more frightening. Now, admittedly, there's some kinks to work out. Mobilization would be tough. I don't know if you've ever organized a group of seniors for a theater trip. I don't think training would be that hard. It'd be just sort of like, you know, go out there and run. And this would give our World War II-era Americans a chance to contribute yet again to our country, just when they thought they were forgotten. I guess what I'm saying is, let's not just talk about our problems, let's talk about solutions.